All right, everybody, I'm going to teach you how to do an oil change, a little DIY. So, you're going to want to start with a jack, but when you have a bad bleep truck like me, you don't need a jack. But anyways, I brought that out to show you guys. So, I have my materials, which is the Creeper Jeeper right here, which helps me slide under the vehicle and not get anything on the back of my coat. You're going to need a socket with an extender and a ratchet. This is going to help you get your drain plug off and your oil filter. Now this is a filter wrench. This goes on top of your filter, which you will see later. Here's a funnel. This is going to fill your oil into your tank. Make sure you check online or with your local auto parts store to see what kind of oil you need. My diesel truck here takes 15 W40, 5 quarts. Same with your filter. This is your oil filter. Has a little O-ring right here that you're going to want to make sure comes off. Okay? Okay. Now, you're going to want to come inside your vehicle, pop in the front seat, and right about under here, it's going to be a little lever. I'm going to pull that. That's going to pop your hood. Now you're going to want to reach under this little gap, push your lever to the left or right, pop your hood up. And now here is your oil dipstick. And here is your oil fill cap, which needs to be removed and which needs to be pulled out and cleaned. Then you're going to want to hop on your Jeepers Creepers, slide under the vehicle, and you're going to get to here. Here's going to be your oil drain screw, and right here is your oil filter. Now back to the top of the vehicle, and you're going to want to find your oil fill cap. You're going to twist it off. It's pressurized, push down and pull off. This is your cap. This is where you're going to add your oil. And set that off to the side in a safe place. Should be right about there. Then you're going to go to your dipstick. Pull your dipstick out, and it's quite long. You want to get it all, layer out. It's right about here. Take your little handy towel, wipe it off. Now you're going to want to locate yourself under the vehicle again. Locate your oil drain screw. Take your oil pan, put it right in the splash zone. You're going to want to take your wrench with a 15 millimeter socket on it, slap it on there, make sure it's in the loosens, and you're going to want to unscrew it and loosen it. Crack that seal. Pop it off, and you get some drippage. You're going to want to unscrew it slowly. Try not to get any oil on yourself. And at this point, it's pretty close to the end, and it's getting on my fingers. You're going to want to and let it drain. Make sure you keep your screw. Don't want to lose that. And now you can see that it's came to a steady halt almost. Now on the bottom of your bolt, there's a magnet. And if you see metal shavings on there, you're in a heap of trouble. On here, there's no metal. You're going to want to locate this right here back where it came from. Screw it in there as much as you can with your hand. Tighten her up. Grab your socket. Flip it to the tighten position. Put it back on there. Tighten it, but not snug, but not too tight. You don't want to strip it. Should be snug now. So now you're going to grab your filter tightening and loosening wrench, slap it on there, get it 1, 2, 3, little snug off, break the seal. Now it should be hand. You're going to get your spillage zone all covered, unscrew it, should start dripping. Make sure you get everything in there. You can put that right in there, let it drain. So after it's been draining and is almost completely drained, just dripping, you're gonna wanna wipe excess off everything with garbage towel. Grab your new filter. Same filter, make sure the numbers match. You're gonna wanna dip your finger in the oil. Put it around the seal. This is gonna get you a tight fit. Make sure nothing cracks. Okay, I'm gonna put this all the way back up. Get the threads lined up, screw it on with your hand as tight as you can. Grab your wrench, flip it the other direction as you're tightening now. Lock it, spin it one, take it off, do it, tighten it, spin it again. One more for safe measure. You don't want to over tighten it. All right, and that should be tight. You're gonna take your towel, wipe all the excess off, so when you add the oil and you run the truck, doesn't look like anything's leaking. So now that you have your drain bolt tightened and your new filter on, you're gonna take your funnel, put it in the oil fill. Make sure you have the correct oil again. Open her up. Pop that seal. Open her up the best you can. Now you're gonna take it, find your hole, try not to spill, and I did. Now you just glop, 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 all the way down until you fill her all the way up. And as you're finishing, and you're getting every last drop in there because this is what it's required to take, and you cut it off. Now that your funnel's empty, you're gonna wanna get your towel, cover the bottom because it will drip. Wipe that up. Set this off to the side. Now you're gonna take your oil fill cap, located right here. You're gonna screw it on. Find the hole, screw it on tight. Okay, now you got your dipstick cleaned off. We'll put it back down the hole, all the way. Pull it out. Check and make sure, as you can see right here, dark black oil filled all the way to the top, meaning it's full. Put that back down. Now you're gonna wanna step into your vehicle. Turn the key on. I got glow plugs, so I gotta let them warm up. Crank it over. Take a walk around the vehicle. Come to your engine bay. Make sure your cap's on tight, no leaks. All the way down. Now you're gonna come all the way under the vehicle. Take a peek. No leaks on your drain screw. Come to the other side. There's all the other oil. Get to that in a second. And then you're gonna make sure there's no leaks up on top of your filter up there. Final check, you come to the back. Come to your exhaust. Make sure there's no blue smoke rolling out of there, because if you got blue smoke, you're burning oil. Now, your final step. You have all your dirty oil in your filter. You got the empty can of the new stuff. On this drain pan, there's a little nozzle right here. You unscrew it. You're supposed to drain it back in here and take it to a trusted auto store. But in our case, we have a way to get rid of it faster. And finally, finish the night off strong.